Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the Beauty and the Beast team in Disney Heroes Battle Mode. And we're going to be starting out by getting the trophy from beating the Beauty and the Beast event. And getting Beast all the way up to 7 stars, which I will do later in the video, but here's me actually beating the level. And I gotta say, while the Hercules one kind of taught me how I should be using the team, just probably because I had to do it so many times, I felt like this one didn't do that as well. Simply just because I don't think I understand the characters all that well. I don't really like Belle or Mrs. Potts at all, which probably isn't good, but they are also like your main healers, but it feels like they just don't heal enough for me to even care. Also, your main attackers are definitely Maurice and Cogsworth. No, sorry, Maurice and Lumiere, but my Lumiere died like immediately. I wasn't able to do anything with him. And then Cogsworth is like the man who takes the hits, which I found to be super helpful. He has a lot of health, so if he could taunt or I could get him to taunt in any way, I made sure I did. He has a move that taunts, and Maurice is able to put a taunt on somebody, although it is super helpful to also put it on Maurice. The problem with that is, though, that Maurice is definitely not as healthy as Cogsworth is and could very easily die if he's attacked a lot. But Maurice has some super hard-hitting attacks, and Cogsworth can too. I'm sure you saw he hit like 6,000 damage on Beast, which is crazy. This hit is an amazing move, by the way, from Maurice. And if you can get him to have his attack up, or whatever it's called with that target icon, that does a huge amount of damage. Like I said, same can be said for Cogsworth when he has that on that one move that he did, which he just automatically does. I'm not exactly sure even when that is, maybe when his magic is fully up. But anyways, we just beat it there. So we're going to be moving into the regular levels now after this. Here's a trophy too. So yeah, we'll be playing through some of the levels with the Beast as well, so I'm going to have to remove a character from my team. Alright, so I've got the whole team here, including Gaston, I guess, but we're not going to be including Gaston, unfortunately. So let's go here. We're going to get Beast all the way up to 7 stars. You know, it would be great to get him up to like gear tier 5. I really doubt that I could, though. I don't know how much stuff I have, so we'll just have to see. I don't know if I have tier 4 stuff or not, honestly. I don't think I have enough. We have 15 of those left. Did we do it? Wow, we had just like enough. I definitely can't get up to 6 though. So now we've got him up. We should probably upgrade some of these too. Okay, great. So he's pretty... Let's also just get him up to 50, why not? So he's well leveled. As well leveled as I can get him, honestly. He's still the worst in the team, of course, because all the others are at level 6. I suppose we could start off just by doing the prestige. I can only do one, but it forced us to bring in the Beast, which is good. I want Lumiere, not Mrs. Potts. I think I like Mrs. Potts the least. And I think I liked having Cogsworth in the front. I don't know if that's the best move. I kind of like the layout of everything, actually. Maybe we'll put Beast in front instead of Belle. We can try that. There are some people who know a lot about the correct placements for characters, for teams like this. If you know who should go where, I would really appreciate it if you left a comment telling me who should be in the front, who should be in the middle, and who should be in the back. Okay, So Belle's got this big healing move for a specific character. She also is able to inflict Intimidate on the target and adjacent opponents, which doesn't seem to affect Beast, actually. And then this one, which forces the teammate to attack. It prioritizes the Beast, so I would love to see that. Okay, Beast's regular attack is clearly not very strong. We can try giving that to the Beast himself. Oh, it didn't actually even give him the... Maybe he has to have more of the blue... I don't know what that's called. The light... the charge. We can just do this. Yeah, so like I said, Lumiere is pretty good at getting hits in, especially if you give him... I wish I knew what that one thing is called. Let's just do this for now. Okay, so Beast here. He's got the Beastly Rage. Steel Shield, that's pretty cool. Get Out. Unavoidable damage to all opponents. So another one that does a lot of damage. And then just a Feral Claw, which we just saw. Oh, I thought... Okay, that only attacks a specific person. I actually thought that attacked a lot of people. We can just do this again. He doesn't do a lot of damage, though, unfortunately. But yeah, he's not getting hurt that much by the Beast. I don't know if it's just because this is the first Prestige, or if Beast actually does have a lot of health. Maurice is also very strong. I am very impressed by that, actually. So that just killed. Again, I think it was because its magic was fully charged as well. That's a really good move. Especially in a battle like that, where you only need to kill the main character. So I'm quite happy with that. I actually should... I might forget to do this. Okay. And yeah, I don't have anything else to do that for. Okay, so let's go to the Grand Campaign. And we're gonna go to... Yeah, I've been farming for Sally. I don't know who to farm for at this point. I have most chips for everybody. So we're going to take everybody out. I kind of like the setup that I had. So I might stick to that. So we had Beast on the side. Beast is going to be down a ways. And then Cogsworth in the middle. Oops. Lumiere. Wait, no, Belle. Belle's a little bit more leveled up. Cogsworth here. Lumiere. No. Who else was in the back? Who else is on the team? Who am I forgetting? My game is so laggy right now. The new update just, I can't handle it. I don't have Maurice in? Okay, well I'm forgetting Maurice then. Let's move Maurice up to the front. I think we're probably going to dominate this, unfortunately. Like, the Prestige is going to be the best example of our strength. I didn't get to see all the Beast moves, so I'd be curious to see that. Lumiere has a Charm move, which is great. I always love Charm moves. We can give this to Beast again. You can see the strength of his one move. This one will actually work, I think. Oh, and I don't have adjacent opponents. And then I can empower my... Oh, it's just taunt. There we go. So yeah, I want to see this. Okay, not too much damage. Whoa, the animation suddenly got super smooth. I don't know why it was so laggy, but now it's really good. It got over itself. Maybe it was downloading stuff. I don't know what, though. It's like amazingly smooth now. Okay. So we can do that. That was a pretty good amount of damage, and it also causes taunt. See, Beast also seems to have a pretty good amount of health. Same as Lumiere. Sorry, I assume it's same as Cogsworth. So, having him also taunt a lot is really protective of other characters. I noticed Miss Potts doesn't seem to have a lot of health. Lumiere died pretty easily in that final fight. Belle's health is probably the same as Maurice's. So this probably is just going to kill everybody, isn't it? Oh, no. That move was really good in the event. I only showed the final one, but that move was just like the winner for all of the other battles. Because the first two I did them before upgrading their moves a little bit more. I don't know how tough the final battle is going to be, but it seemed like the previous battle had gone a bit rough. So I decided to upgrade them a little bit more, especially the characters that I thought were doing good damage. I could get them to do even more. So I upgraded Cogsworth and Lumiere. I think everything I wanted to have upgraded for Maurice was already upgraded, so I didn't do anything. Let's keep going here. I've also been working on Jack, so we could go do Jack too. Oh, I think I already went past him. I don't know why I decided on these characters to upgrade, but I felt like there were a couple characters that I didn't have level up very much, so if I focused on them, then I could just get them out of the way. Because the Grand Campaign is really just about getting character chips. So let's just charm. It specifically chooses a character to taunt. I forget what it is, but then we can do this on you. Okay, so let's do that for you. Yeah, that move must be different based on what you've got going on. I believe that Cogsworth move doesn't have stealth on it until it's upgraded to a certain point, because I upgraded it a bit later. I can't see who I'm targeting because of like the snow texture. Like, I was somewhat praising the look of the actual battles themselves, especially the backgrounds and I guess the foreground. But this one you can't see the target at all, so you just have to hope that you actually tapped it. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. That seems to be when he gets his magic fully increased. I bet it says it. Maybe not. I would assume that it would say it. Okay, well I guess it's just a move he does that I can't check. Unless I missed it somewhere. That Lumiere move is pretty good where he has someone assist. I think his cogs were specifically assisted. We can do this one. That does a really good amount of damage too. Even for not having him leveled up very much, that's a pretty large amount of damage. And after a certain amount of time, he actually does that basic attack 4 times instead of just 2, which is also really good. I don't know what causes that, but maybe after his magic gets fully increased as well. Merida I don't have a lot of chips for, so let's do Merida for the final one here. I really don't know what I think about the Beauty and the Beast team. It felt like the Hercules team is just like, no duh, this is an amazing team. Hercules is so strong, and the characters are able to help him out specifically an insane amount. Like, they all just revolve around Hercules. He is the god of the team. And everything the other characters do is to support him. And even characters like Pegasus and Phil are pretty great on their own. Maybe Phil's not the one I'm thinking of, but I remember Pegasus being pretty great. But with this one, it kind of feels like everyone's doing their own thing. Like, I get Belle and Beast kind of work together, as well as Cogsworth and Lumiere. Like I said, that one move that Lumiere does kind of seems to always have Cogsworth assisting. And then Mrs. Potts and Belle are always doing their healing moves. Yeah, I don't know what causes Beast to suddenly do the 2 attacks, because he's not at full magic, so... Maybe something to do with the Enchanted Roses. That move's really good too, it does a lot of damage. So yeah, Beast is your main damage dealer, obviously, and he's also going to be taking most of the hits as well. But then what's nice about it is that Maurice and Cogsworth has some really hard-hitting moves as well. And even Lumiere does too. Which is why I think it's good to either keep Belle or Mrs. Potts. And in my experience, it seems like Belle is the better healer, although Mrs. Potts is able to heal more often. So I don't know which one you'd rather take. So let me know what combination of characters and where they should go in the Beauty and the Beast team, just in case, I ever decide to use them in the future. But compared to like the Mickey Mouse team and the Hercules team, I'm finding myself not liking the Beauty and the Beast team as much. It felt just like much more apparent to me how the team was working well together and those other teams compared to this one. I feel like any of these characters could work just fine on a different team instead of specifically the Beauty and the Beast team, if that makes sense. They're all just pretty good, but having them all together isn't necessarily that much better. Again, in my experience, I know Belle and Beast, as well as Cogsworth and Lumiere, sort of work together. But other than that, just in my experience, but I could definitely be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But anyways, this video's gone on long enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.